Welcome, Capricorn, to your April 2025 reading, and thanks for tuning in. Now, Capricorn, if you would like a reading from me, all you have to do is click the donate button or the thanks button. I'm not sure what's written on it at the bottom of the screen. Nominate your amount and then ask your question in the comment section below. And whatever, or if you haven't got a question, what you'd like me to focus on when I do your reading, and I will film it just like I am now, and I will leave you a link in response to your comment that you will be able to access your video from there. Now, let's get into this month's reading. Now, I'm just going to fix my camera up. Sorry, it's just looking all wonky there. Now, wow, Capricorn, you start out with some great cards here. For starters, you are showing up in your own reading as the devil there. That represents Capricorn. You've got a lot of people around you, and you've got working in a tight-knit little team there. Teamwork makes the dream work card as well. So I don't know if any of you are thinking about going into a business or if your career is taking off here. This is a card of mentorship, of leadership. You could potentially be involved with sharing some of your skills, your knowledge, to others around you as well here. But beautiful cards. Now, you've got an Aquarian here, or certainly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got Capricorn like yourself. You've got Cancer. You've got a Virgo, or as I mentioned, it could be any earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You've got Cancer here. Again, I would normally read this as a Cancer, and you do have the Chariot, which is also a Cancer. So definitely I feel a significant Cancer here around you. Or again, could be any water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, and you've got a Sagittarian here as well, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, what does that mean? Like I said, there could be a lot of these could be your work colleagues, they could be friends of yours, but I feel this is absolutely a wonderful, happy, joyous time for you. You have the best card in the deck, the Sun card, and this is actually more than joy. It is ecstasy. You are so happy here, and this is a card of success. So if you are by any chance thinking about going into business or changing your role, or you're getting promoted and you're going into a leadership role, I feel like there absolutely is some wonderful news here, some success here. Now, you've got that Aquarian card, but this is that card, this is a page, and in fact you have two pages, so there's a lot of youthful, new, fresh energy here for you, Capricorn. And in that page of swords, pages are messages or messengers as well, so there's some very official news here. This could be new contracts, this could be legal documents, this could be educational documents. There's some sort of documentation that's coming in that I feel like is going to help you achieve some form of financial success here, I feel. It's going to be different for all of you, so you will need to use your intuition to apply that to your situation. But the Devil card here, you are absolutely running your own race. And I feel like this is to do with so many aspects of your life, be it the way you think, your ideologies, your beliefs, the way you make your money, the way you love. You run your own race here, Capricorn, and you're going to be doing that with the Chariot card. This talks about exactly that. You steering, you in the driver's seat of your own life and making the decisions, deciding where to go, when to turn left, when to turn right, when to slow down and speed up, and all of that. And look, it is not going to be easy to be doing that. The Chariot does talk about these two opposing energies. You always see the black and the white horse, or a black and the white figure of some sort or another, some animal or another. I love this Chariot though. This is perfectly depicted. The blue as well. I love it. A lot of communication. You communicate the way you want to as well. But this is really, I'm loving this for you, Capricorn, because I feel like this is, if this is a new business or a new career or a new direction that you want to go in life, this is going to be a success. But the black and the white horse, to get back to that, these are opposing forces that are pulling you in two different directions. It could represent your head and your heart, you know, your mind, your soul, this kind of energy. And you are having to steer these two horses and get them to go in the direction that you want to go in. And they're very powerful beasts. So it's a difficult thing to do. And that's kind of the analogy that I use when going out on your own and calling the shots, whether it is in your career, in your ideology, in your relationships, is very difficult sometimes, because if anything goes wrong, you can't really blame anyone else but yourself, because you're the driver. But there is this new inquisitive education here, I feel, that you might be wanting to get into as well. You're very inquisitive, you're very adventurous here over the next 4 to 6 weeks. And for some of you, this could absolutely be representing you going back to school and learning some new skills. But a very adventurous kind of spirit here as well for you. Cappy, I love that. Sagittarian energy is the adventurer, is that cheeky kind of not blindly running, but fearless, and yeah, a fearless adventurer I'm getting here in this card. And coupled with a very inquisitive mind here, I feel like there is so much success. And again, I'm feeling like this is a team of some sort. Some of you are going to be very invested in a team. Whether this could even be your family here, but I'm feeling very tight-knit little community that works well, and there's such success here. Now that King of Cups, as I said, this was, I would normally read this as a Cancer, but this is beautiful. This is a beautiful, loving, emotionally mature, emotionally balanced person. And, you know, often if these court cards show up in a reading and they aren't representing people in our life, these talk about the elements and the qualities that we are going to be taking on board as well. So you are going to be in this different heart space here. I feel like you're opening up a lot emotionally, perhaps where you had been very closed off there for a while. But yeah, so financially you are in a really good position, and I feel like you are surrounding yourself with luxury and building a beautiful home for yourself, and you deserve it, Capricorn. But this hasn't been given to you. You have worked hard for this. And again, I feel this very connected with that Chariot card there. You're driving the shots. You're the one that's creating the life that you want here. But you know, a king and a queen here. This is divine counterparts potentially here as well for some of you. There could be a really nice emotional, physical kind of balance here in a relationship. You know, I always say don't worry too much about the star signs. It's the character of the people that the cards are describing. And, you know, this beautiful, kind-hearted, caring, emotionally, not only emotional, but emotionally stable and giving soul. And you've got another beautiful, helpful, kind, nurturing energy here in that Virgo card as well. Someone that is able to do everything. One of those people that runs the household, you know, takes the kids to school, cooks the breakfast, the other way around, cooks the breakfast, take the kids to school, does a full day's work, come home, grab, you know, cook dinner, go to the committee meetings, do the gardening, do the cleaning, do the cooking. One of those kind of people. They're a good friend, they're a good mother, they're a good partner, good father even. This is non-gender specific. So someone here that is really going to help you on your journey. But look, let's get some clarifying cards out. Now, I've done your reading the other way around. I've used the Mystical Tarot deck for the main cards, which for everyone else's reading, I don't know if you cross-watch, you'll notice I used the Universal Celtic Tarot, which is here, the other way around. But I picked up the wrong deck and I started shuffling without even thinking, and then the cards came out and I thought, well, so be it, I'm just going to go for it. But now we'll use the Universal Celtic for the clarifiers. See if we can figure out what some of these people are doing here. So you've got the Five of Pentacles here. So I feel they could definitely be helping you out in a situation that you potentially have been worried about, either financially or in a heart space, inspirationally as well. They could absolutely be helping you out. You have the Five of Pentacles, and this is a card that does talk about a feeling of lack. And you may have been feeling left out in the cold a little bit here by some of these people even. But the story of the Five of Pentacles, and this isn't a traditional deck, so it's in a traditional deck you would see two figures standing outside of a church, and they are unwell, they're injured, it's snowing, they're cold, they're hungry, but they're standing right outside of a church. And the story of the Five of Pentacles is, if you are struggling in any way, just go around the corner and go into the church. And I'm not talking literally, although this may very well be literal for some of you, but it's ask for help. You have so many people around you that would be willing to help you out here, Capricorn. In any area that you may be struggling. And for some of you, this could even be addiction here as well. The devil can talk about addictive behaviors, and that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, drugs or alcohol or gambling. It can even just talk about obsessive compulsive behaviors and that kind of stuff. So you could be really struggling with that and be reaching out to some of these people for assistance. But the Five of Pentacles does talk about there being a healing from you potentially being left out in the cold. Yeah, there could have been some conflict here that you may feel that you need to defend yourself about as well. You have the Seven of Wands. That does talk about standing your ground as well. So if you do have some Seven of Pentacles. If you do have some ideas or some philosophies or ways of thinking, and you are being sort of challenged by those around you, particularly in a work environment, then you may want to or need to just sort of defend your position, and not in a violent way or anything, but defend your position. And I feel like you will, other people will come around to the way of thinking here. But you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and if you are thinking about going and starting a new role, or changing jobs to something perhaps completely different, and there is some resistance here from people, I don't feel you need to worry too much about it, because the Seven of Wands actually is a card of ultimate success. I mean, it is a bit of a card of waiting for your success to show up. You know, I always use the analogy of the farmer that tills the soil and plants the seeds and waters them and weeds the ground and feeds the plants and nurtures them and watches them grow. But he can't go out and make them grow any faster. He can't pluck the little shoots and make them grow. So you've done the hard work, you've planted your seeds. Now it's just a matter of sitting back and watching your fruits, watching the fruits of your labor, so to speak. But it's interesting that you do have two sevens here. And you know, I'm not a numerologist, but I like to look at synchronicities like that. And sevens often bring a lot of soul searching. So I definitely feel for a lot of you, you are questioning your life and questioning your passions, your desires, your career, what path you're on here. And I feel like you are really thinking deeply about doing things yourself. And wow, I feel like some of you definitely could have an Aquarian in your life. You've got the Star card, you've got that Ace of Swords, which I would normally read as an Aquarian, but the Star card represents an Aquarius. But this is Wish Upon a Star, Capricorn. This is success. This is saying have faith in your abilities, in your strengths. You are good at what you do, so you don't have to worry too much about it, because, like I said, this is the star of success as well. Beautiful, beautiful energy. But most definitely, you must have faith. If you drill down, if you drill the Star card down into one word, it is faith. And the Three of Wands, again, is sort of another card of your ships are coming in here, Capricorn. If you've been struggling or worrying about your finances in any way, the Three of Wands talks about very similar energy to the Seven of Pentacles, where you've done what you're going to do. You've placed your order with the universe. Your wishes are coming true. The ships are coming in. You don't have to stand on the seashore, on the cliff, and wait for them to dock. You can go and do something else while they continue their journey to dock. So don't stop here. What are you waiting for? Is a sort of a little question that comes out with the Three of Wands. Go for it. You've commenced. What you've started is going to be successful. Now move on to the next thing. And I feel like you will be doing that. One just flipped out. Oh, the Two of Cups. I love this. I feel like this is a beautiful harmonic, that's not a word, I don't think, harmonious connection here for some of you as well. Now, this can be the perfect career or the perfect job. If you are already in a relationship, this can talk about that. And it can also talk about if you're wanting to start your own business, or go down a new career path. It's going to be the perfect one for you. It's like that perfect match. But for some of you, this can very well talk about a wonderful, beautiful new relationship as well. And look, you've got so many people here. I couldn't even begin to tell you who it could potentially be, but you know, like I said, could be an Aquarian, could be another Capricorn, could be a Cancer, could be a Virgo, could be a fire sign, could be anyone, but someone, and it could be someone with a lot of qualities that I've spoken about of the people that are here. Someone very adventurous, very inquisitive, a bit younger than you, but still Virgo. Okay, could be a Virgo. So you've got 2 Virgos, you've got 2 Aquarians, and 2 Cancers. So there you go. I'll leave that up to you. But the Hermit card, you could also, this is another card of soul searching here, I feel. This is that card of going up into the mountains. If you think of what a traditional hermit, they go up into the mountains and they contemplate the world and they seek enlightenment. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be potentially searching for some answers here, but have faith. You will get the answers you seek. You know, and the story about the hermit is inside that little lantern actually is the star. And sometimes in a traditional deck, you can actually see the little star card in, not the actual card, but the symbol of the star actually in the lantern. So you have to have hope and faith that you are on the right track here, because you are, you know, so don't let worries, strains of any sort hold you back. Now let's get a final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck by Janine and Lauren McLean. I love this deck. I've been using it since I got it. And I think Janine actually has her own channel now called Now I Understand. And what is Capricorn's card is peace. Wow, that's what I like to hear. All is well. Enjoy the serenity and allow the universe to take the reins. I love that for you, Cappy. Have a great month. Don't forget, take me up on my offer of a reading. Just click the donate card. I don't know if I said this or not. I'll repeat myself. Click the donate card, nominate an amount, put your comment or your question in the comments section, and I will film a video and get back to you. And if you are into crystal jewelry, crystal pieces, you know, necklaces, that kind of stuff, antiques, I've started a new online store as well, and the jewelry is just beautiful. It's all handmade by my beautiful mum. She makes one-off pieces only out of crystals, so if you're into those, you'll absolutely love them. So check that out too. Have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.